Welcome back to this Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, Thrallwyn, and joining us is a cast of, well, look at them all. Typical there, Scarlet Rosebud posing away. Hello to you.
Hello.
Good to see you, by the way. Merik, hello to you.
Hello.
We've got Blindrage there. G'day, Blindrage.
Hello.
And, of course, we've got the statue, Katella Avonlea. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
It's nice of us to, by the way, all be here in this wonderful place. You know what? This is one of my favourite areas in the game. Well, I'm talking about continents. Gridania. I just love the lushness and the moss. And, oh, hello, we've got ourselves a little friend behind us there, Goblin Freesword. Blindrage, do you mind? Somebody's very rudely eavesdropping on our conversation. Would you be able to politely ask them to leave?
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Now, remember, it's not a goat. This is a goblin. I know it starts with G, but it is different to a goat. So hopefully, while we carry on here, Blindrage will be able to successfully make some peaceful negotiations with this nosy goblin here. But of course, it's nice to see everybody. And hang on, why are you getting into a Blindrage? Blindrage, what are you? Far out. Is that what you call peaceful negotiations?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
So, Katella, do you believe
I thought it was horns on its head.
So you accidentally hit your change class, change gear, and attack button. Right, I'm sure you did. Oh dear, oh dear. Where are we, Katella? I love being in Gridania, but specifically, where are we today?
We are kind of right outside of Tree Speak.
Let's have a look. Let's go to the map here. Tree Speak. Now, I don't think I've been to Tree Speak before, but I can see Camp Emerald Moss to the south of us there. So if you guys are wondering where we are, that's where we are. There we are up near Tree Speak, and there's Emerald Moss down below us, so you can easily get here as well. But we're here for a very specific reason. And by the way, thanks to Merik and Scarlet and, oh my lord, Blindrage in his lovely undergarments there, and Katella for joining us today, because today's very, very, very exciting. This is an episode all about combos. I'm not talking about combos like Mortal Kombat combo. We are talking about combos in Final Fantasy XIV, which is a feature I must admit that I'd never heard of until very recently. And by very recently, I mean kind of today, actually. Now, what about you, Scarlet? Have you ever heard of combos before?
No, not really.
No, Merik, you must know about combos.
Yes, I know about combos.
Okay, so I'm guessing, Scarlet, that you and I are the dodos here. We know nothing about it. But that's okay, folks. You know what? If you've never heard of combos before either, then you need to stick around for this episode, because that is what it is all about today. We've got Katella and Blindrage and Merik here, who are all experts in the way of the combo, and they're going to teach us about them. Now, before we go any further, actually, if anyone is watching along, Merik, and they're looking at their hotbar and thinking, hang on a minute, what's this combo thing? I have no clue what you're talking about. Are there any requirements? Can anyone get combos?
You do have to be particular levels for the combos. I'm not sure what the lowest level is to get combos, but basically each class has its own combos.
I see. So it is class specific. All right. Well, look, we'll get into that in a second. But I guess, folks, if you're wondering, is this for me? Can I do combos? Pretty sure that everybody can do it. You're right there, Blind. You're getting bored now that you've got nothing to kill.
Yeah, sure.
Well, look, if we need any more peaceful negotiations, we'll be sure to let you know, so please don't go away. Before we go any further, we've got a couple of things to do. Number one, Katella, we're getting ever closer to the game shutting down. In fact, we were talking about this just before the episode. We've got 6 weeks, I think, to go until version 1 closes down. Is that right?
That's right.
So what's the date? Just remind us again. What is the date that this game actually shuts down for good, generally speaking?
So, I guess I'll just mention that November 1st is the last hard save, so that's the last date for any progress that's going to be kept.
Right.
But the servers don't actually go down until November 11th.
Okay, there you go. So any progress that's made between the 1st and the 11th then isn't actually going to count. So if you get yourself, like an achievement, Katella, or hang on, what if I got myself an amazing weapon? What if I got a Moogle weapon or something like that on the 9th? Would that not count?
It would not count.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking if that happened. Now, speaking of Moogle weapon, hey, Blindrage, do you have any Moogle gear?
Nope.
No,
I don't have anything.
Neither do I. What about you, Scarlet? Have you got any Moogle equipment?
No, I don't.
Oh, I guess nobody has it. Katella, Merik, you guys don't have any Moogle gear either, right? Oh, you're right there, Merik?
I'm fine, yeah. No.
Yeah, he was choking.
Are you trying to tell us something? Oh, Katella. Oh, you big show-off. And you, Merik. Look at this, guys. When did you
He was choking on his Moogle.
Where did you get these from? Oh, my lord. How long have you had these?
Seriously, last night.
Oh, what? Really? Congratulations. That is fantastic. Oh, listen to that. All right, now you're just showing off. Look, they're equipping. That, you know what, I think that effect is the single best reason to actually own any Moogle equipment because of the noise it makes. So very quickly, Katella, remind us, how does somebody actually get a Moogle piece of gear?
You get a Moogle weapon. Well, okay. You try and get a Moogle weapon by fighting the Good King Mog primal fight.
Good King Mog. You know what? Do you think that I will ever see that in my lifetime?
I hope so.
I hope so too. I would love that. Look at that. Congratulations to both of you. That's amazing. Were you both in the same run?
Yep.
Oh man, Scarlett.
Well,
don't you love how they? Well, you didn't invite us.
Actually, Merik got his first. He got his a couple runs before me.
Couple of show-offs here, and
yeah. Exactly. Well, so hang on. So Merik, you got yours. So you got yours first, and then did you go in and help Katella get hers?
Well, we were. Katella and I have been doing Moogle runs now for actually quite a while. That's why we had our home points actually set to Turning Leaf, which is the place where the Moogle runs are actually done.
Right. And when you say you've been doing it for a while, you mean running parties through who are trying to get their own Moogle weapon?
Yeah.
Right, so and through all of that, you guys haven't got one, like previously?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, previously we hadn't got. Well, I have a couple of other Moogle weapons. Like on my White Mage, I have the Moogle wand, which I had gotten I think 3 nights ago, and also on my Black Mage I have a Moogle weapon. But I really wanted the bow, and yesterday the Moogle gods were favoring us and dropped the Moogle bows for us.
Whoa, that is amazing. Well, there you go. All right, well, I really, really hope that we're able to cover that off in a future episode, and I know Katella secretly that you would love us to do the same. So we'll see how it goes, because I'd love to be able to show everybody how to get your very own Moogle weapon, just for that noise. Now, speaking of everybody, by the way, we've got a couple of shout-outs before we go any further and explain this weird combo thing, and I'm really looking forward to that. Firstly, we've got a shout-out here from Anthony414, and they say, hey there, guys, is it weird that I shouted for joy when I saw your last episode was an hour and 15 minutes long? I think... Thank you, Blindrage. You know what? I don't think any of us were shouting for joy here because it takes so long in the background and behind the scenes. So hopefully, Katella...
4 hours.
Yeah, Katella is cracking the whip today. Hopefully we're going to get through this nice and quickly, and we'll have a nice short episode. But anyway, thank you very much for your support there, Anthony14. And he's saying that he's going to join us hopefully when the PS3 version comes along. And I think we've got a lot of folk that are in the same boat there. You know what's great, by the way? The PS3 version means if you've got a less than stellar computer, hopefully you're going to be able to run it nice and smoothly. So definitely looking forward to that. Another shout out here from eman538, and they say, hey there, I see you and Katella and the rest of the link shell are going to 2.0. I will see you there. If you send me a shout out next week, I will see you in version 2.0. So there you go, eman538. Certainly look forward to seeing you there. Got another shout out here, and this one is from KeepGZZ, and they say, hey Sambo and gang, I'm going to be playing on the PS3 version as well when it comes out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Final Fantasy XIV, and a shout out would be awesome. Well, you know what, we're definitely looking forward to it ourselves. Hopefully we'll see you there. We've got one here from Kyle's Ico 912, and he says, can I please have a shout out in a future Final Fantasy XIV episode, just saying that I will be back. Alright, well yes, in fact, you know what, I do remember you, and I noticed that you haven't been around, so we definitely look forward to seeing you back here in Eorzea. Another one here from Red Spike X, and they're saying, hey guys, another great episode. I hope to see you one day in Final Fantasy XIV, and can I please get a shout out in your next episode? You most certainly can, and thank you for your support. Got another one here from Forsaken Hero, and they say, hey Sambo, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV about 3 months ago. And before venturing into the game, I watched a few of your videos with you and the Link Shell, and it really helped and really explained and gave me a good look on how the game was. So there you go. Glad that it helps there, Forsaken Hero. Thank you very much. And finally, we got one here from Athena, who says just a quick hello to say thank you for all of the videos that you and the Link Shell have done. Not just the Final Fantasy XIV ones, but everything else as well. Listen to this, guys. While I was unwell, I was able to watch your videos and they helped keep me up to date with what's going on in the gaming world, and now I'm a part of the community. Well, welcome there, Athena. If possible, can my character have a big shout out in the next Final Fantasy XIV video? You betcha it can. There you go. That is for Athena here in Final Fantasy XIV. So there you go, folks. Just reminding you, of course, if you would like a shout out, all you need to do is ask. It is that simple. Alright, so I guess then if we get back to the task at hand, we've got combos to work on here, and you know me, I get confused about the littlest thing, so let's wish these guys and gals good luck explaining this to me. Are we going to go somewhere special, by the way, Katella, or are we going to do it right here? Like, are there mobs we're able to test it on here, or do we have to go somewhere else?
Yep, we're gonna try it on the mobs right around here.
Alright, that sounds good to me, and in fact, if I scan around, I can... Hello, Blind. Look, Blindrage is getting all excited because you know that we're going to be fighting something. I can see some piggies over here. Can I wander over here? Oh, they're level 41. That's quite... Are these going to be too high for us, Katella? Or do you reckon we'll be able to beat up on these guys?
I think we'll be okay, but you know what? I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Scarlet Rose.
Just remember, you're the tank.
I don't know if you watched the last episode, Scarlet, but they keep saying that I'm the tank, and they keep thrusting me out into the front, and then laughing at me as I get absolutely slaughtered. You would never do anything like that to me, right, Scarlet?
No, never.
No. Yeah, somehow.
Hey, Scarlet, we're all the way in the back, right?
Oh, man. Oh, you guys are awful to me. Well, do you know what? Let's get right into it. We've got this combo thing. So, Katella, I don't know. If we talk about combos, I have no idea where to start. Like, I mean, I've opened up my job. Here I am. I'm a warrior. And, in fact, if I go to my actions and traits, here we go. I know I've got a whole bunch of skills, and they're in a particular order here on my hotbar. I mean, look, firstly, what exactly is a combo? I mean, is it literally just me going, oh, I want to use this attack and then another one, and if the two happen to work together, then that's great? Is it random luck? Let's start from the very top. What is a combo?
It's not random luck. Actually, each combo is just a set of skills that you use in order. They can be skills or they can be magic. It just depends on what your class is.
Okay, so, I mean, in other games when we're talking about combos, we talk about things like, I'm looking at a rogue in WoW, I'm looking at fighting games like, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, you name it. I mean, a combo is not a term that's unique to Final Fantasy XIV, but in those other games, there are always things like openers and closes and finishes, and you have to use one skill before the other. Is that always the same with the combos here in Final Fantasy XIV? Merik, I mean, you must know about combos. Do we have to use, how do we know? How do we know about these things? And are there openers? Are there closes? Are there finishes?
Yes, there are openers. Yes, there's. It depends on your level. Some, like my level 50 Black Mage, most of the combos in there are 3 specific skills that for the combos. But as in this character right here, since I'm only level 36,
right.
The skills only have 2. One's an opener, and then one, I guess, would be considered a finisher at that point, because that's the last combo that you would do for that one.
Okay. Well, look, before we go any further on the explanation of that, Katella, I've got a burning question for you, and that is, why combos? Like, I mean, we're going to learn how to do these things, but why am I learning how to do combos? Like, what is the benefit of a combo? I mean, does it mean something hits harder? Can I do more for less resources? Why do a combo?
Actually, both of those. Just kind of depends on the combo that you're doing. Some combos actually put like a debuff on the mob that you're fighting.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
Other combos help you, the player, out.
All right, well, I can do with as much of that as possible.
Oh. So it just kind of depends. Each combo is different, and so like if you go ahead and take a look at your bar there, we set it up, and just take a look at Heavy Swing and Skull Sunder for a second.
Okay, so I'm going to hover over Heavy Swing, and it says, it delivers a melee attack, accuracy increased when executed from in front of the target. Oh, there's something I've never taken any notice of. And it's also got a TP cost of 1,000. Now, again, before we go any further, Blindrage, what is TP, apart from a wigwam and a TP and all that stuff? What's TP? Is it like totally awesome points, which of course, I've got lots of. I'm guessing it's not.
Technically, it's tactical points.
Oh, tactical points. So we can call them totally awesome points, though, in my case.
If you want, yeah. It doesn't mean that, but sure, you can call it that if you want.
Okay. All right, so hang on. So, Katella, this is a Heavy Swing. It's got totally awesome tactical points of 1,000. It's grayed out right now, and it says that it does more better stuff when I'm in front of a target, but that doesn't say anything about a combo.
Go ahead and click on Skull Sunder really quick, or hover over.
Hover over Skull Sunder. All right, here we go. Skull Sunder delivers a melee attack. Oh. Combo action Heavy Swing, combo bonus increased enmity, which of course is Final Fantasy's way of saying threat. Merik, why have I never seen this before? Combo action and combo bonus. It's staring me in the face, but it's still not very helpful. What does it mean by combo action Heavy Swing?
Well, combo action Heavy Swing means that this particular skill won't start up until you have a successful action with Heavy Swing. So you actually have to use Heavy Swing first in order to get the combo. And you have to use Heavy Swing in the order that it says in the description of it. So if it says that it needs to be used from the rear, you have to use it from the rear. If you use it from the rear, what will happen is the other one will glow pink, and then you'll be able to actually use it.
Okay, so boy does that sound complicated, especially for me. Can I just mention, by the way, folks, did anyone else notice Attack of the 40-foot killer toads while Merik was talking? What, Scarlet? Have you been... Look, because we all know that Scarlet is part of the Witch's Coven with Regina J. Lacerta and Peachwater from our Guild Wars 2 series. Have you been casting spells on poor unsuspecting frogs? Oh, hang on. I know, Scarlet. Was that the last Let's Player host that was in the area? Did you turn them into a giant frog?
What?
I
would never do that. No.
I reckon that's what I think's happening. Why on earth were those Blindrage? How come there are 40-foot frogs running around here?
They're quest actions, so
really?
They pop up every once in a while.
Okay, and now you've got a maiden bug attack. You are just trouble. It absolutely follows you around. All right, so while Blindrage negotiates...
You told me not to hit goats. I gotta find something else to hit.
No, not maiden bugs either. Katella, can you please keep him under control? Seriously. Good lord.
No bugs, no goats, no goblins. Jeez, I can't do anything.
No fun for Blindrage. All right, Merik, so apart from giant toads, based on what you've said, I'm looking at this thing called Skull Sunder, and it says combo action Heavy Swing. And my bonus, so like we were saying, what's the reason for doing this extra threat? It's saying that I need to use Heavy Swing, so I'm guessing that if I go over and hover over my Heavy Swing, we use Heavy Swing first, as long as I do it from in front of the target, which is what it says there, and then, hopefully, my little Skull Sunder icon of what you're saying is true, Katella, will glow pink. Then I'm going to be able to do this combo. Now, is it still going to cost me? It says there TP cost is $1,500, 1,500 totally awesome points. Will I still have to expend them? Because, you know what, I seem to have a problem. I never have enough TP, and of course, we start out at 0. So how am I going to do this with 1,500? What if I don't have 1,500?
You actually, with the combo skills, you actually don't need the required TP because the skill becomes free once it starts glowing pink.
Well, hang on a minute. Okay, so I'm going to look at Brutal Swing and Maim, because on my Maim it says delivers a melee attack, combo action, Brutal Swing. So that tells me that the preceding skill I need is Brutal Swing on my Maim. Is that right, Katella?
That's right.
Okay, so I know to put those two together, and I've got them together. There we go. My foresight is amazing. The bonus is increased accuracy, but not only that, if I look at Brutal Swing, it says damage is increased when executed from the left or right. So as long as I'm to the left or the right, i.e. the side of a target, if I use my Brutal Swing, then my maim should glow pink, and if my combo is working, I can actually swing that, get increased accuracy, and swing it for no totally awesome points. Am I right or am I wrong, Katella?
That's right. The second one doesn't cost you anything.
Whoa, and there you go. Thank you, Scarlet. Thank you for clapping. It only took me all of this time to figure it out. Okay, so as a warrior then, I've got two combos then. I've got a heavy swing and a skull sunder, and I've got a brutal swing and a maim. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so I've got to remember a whole bunch of stuff. I've got to remember to make one activate before the other, and I've got to remember which positioning that I need to be. So positioning is obviously very important in Final Fantasy XIV, especially in the later levels of combat. Scarlet, I don't know if you're like me, but do you ever worry about positioning, or do you just run up to something and start hitting it?
I just stand back and let everybody else do the work.
You know what? I think that's the best plan, definitely. So, Blindrage, for our combo explanation, can I just sit down here and watch you go and do it on those pigs over there? Do you think that'll do for an episode?
I think maybe we should let you try it a couple of times.
Oh, man.
But not on the pigs.
I think
maybe on something smaller.
Yeah.
You think so?
Let's start on something else.
Like a 50 goblin.
No,
not a goblin. What? So you thinking about these maiden?
Not a 50 goblin. There's one over here.
No,
there's a goblin over there.
Blindrage, no. Well, not for me. You're trying to get me killed by death, aren't you? As always.
Well,
no.
How else am I supposed to hit the goats?
I see. So without me around, you're allowed to hit goats. All right, I'll remember that. Maiden bug. This poor, unsuspecting little maiden bug here. All right. So if I've got this correct, let's have a look here. Heavy swing. I need to be in front. So I'm going to go and run over in front of this target and then swing in it. If this works, my skull sunder should glow pink and it should cost me no totally awesome points. So let's see if these guys are actually right. No? Yeah?
That's right. Yep, that's right. We're not going to touch it. We're going to let you do it.
One thing that you want to be aware of, though, is that your first shot still requires TP, so you'll have to get your TP up to the amount that the first skill requires.
I never thought of that. So all these conditions that need to be met. Good Lord. You know what? Do people actually do this? Because it seems like a lot of hard work, Katella. Is it worth it? Like, do you get are the bonuses worth it?
Oh yeah, it's worth it. And honestly, once you do it a few times, then you start knowing what to expect, and it glows pink at you. So it's saying, hey, you can use this now.
Okay, alright, I'm going to give it a go. Hello, you poor little maiden bug. So, according to what Merik's saying then, it doesn't matter where I start attacking. I'm going to provoke it for a start. There we go. So here we go. And we're now in the throes of combat. Now, I happen to be in front of it, so what's the best way of building up TP? Is it just doing auto attacks?
Just keep hitting, yep.
So just doing nothing? What if I cast, like Vengeance or Foresight or... Oh no, here we go. Alright, here we go. Heavy swing. Here's my heavy swing. And I've got no glow.
Oh no!
Because you killed it.
Oh no! I am so awesome that I killed it. What do you reckon there, Blindrage?
You killed the bug.
I know. I killed it.
You get mad at me for killing bugs, and then you go kill the bug.
Look, I can actually see over there. There's a level 30.
How come you get to kill the bug and I don't get to kill the bug?
No, because we're explaining stuff. Look, I can see this level 30 maiden bug. I'm going to provoke it. Let's see what happens if I provoke it. Maybe it'll come over here. Come on, come over here. Oh, it's too far away.
Get a little closer. There you go.
There we go. Oh, it's linked. Oh, God. Oh, no. Can somebody else kill the other thing? Please. I'm gonna concentrate on the maiden bug. This is why you have friends, folks, and this is why you bring them with you. All right. Now, while they're dealing with the lemur over there, thank you guys. And by the way, Scarlet, I can see you watching in the background there. Hi, there you go. She's cheering us on. Here we go. Here comes the heavy swing. And oh, look, there it is. The skull sunder has glowed pink. And it worked, and it didn't use any TP. All right, I'm going to come over here. Seeing as my TP is up at the moment, let's see if we can bring it up again. So I can do it again. I've got my brutal swing, and I have to be at the side. Yep, here we are at the side. And obviously not quite side enough. We'll try that again. Well, I've got a 15-second cooldown now. Oh, and it's going to die. Oh, bother. Never mind. At least we got it. All right, so was I not... I mean, you saw my positioning there, by the way, Katella. Was I not quite side enough?
I think it turned.
Oh, okay. So that's a tough one because, of course, look, Scarlet Rosebud's eyes brim over with tears. Are they tears of laughter, are they?
Sure.
Everybody's laughing at me today. If we have to be at the side, boy oh boy, talk about strict requirements. I mean, if the character that we're fighting, Katella, as we saw then, I mean, are they going to be deliberately programmed to try and make that a little bit tricky? I mean, they're not just going to want to be sitting targets, right? They're going to move around.
Right, they are going to move around. So you kind of have to watch your positioning. So like maybe next time what we should do is I'll grab something and I'll get a little bit of hate in it first, and then you can come up from the side and start hitting it.
Right, because, I mean, getting stuff front on is easy, and especially when you're a tank, of course, because you can just stand there and provoke, and it's going to stand there looking at you. But then I'd imagine if I was soloing, I mean, Blindrage, how does this work? If I'm soloing and I've got hate on an enemy, if I start doing this, if I start running around, it's just going to keep turning towards me. I'm never going to be able to get on its side, am I, if I'm solo?
No, that's the one. That's where you have certain different ones for what position that you're in. So if you're tanking, you would do the one that's in front. If you're damage dealer, then you would do the ones from the side.
That makes sense. Or unless, of course, Merik, I guess another way of using your other combos is if you're, like we are, in a party, then yeah, get someone else to pull the hate. I mean, I'd imagine that there aren't a bunch of combos that are all straight on, right, Merik? I mean, there's going to be ones from behind even, yeah?
Correct. Like most of my combos are all from the side.
Ah, okay, all right, there you go. So you definitely can't tank.
Correct. One other thing is that the combos themselves can be used standalone if the TP if you have the required TP for it, but it just doesn't give you the bonus damage, or it just doesn't give you the combo bonus.
All right, thank you for that, Merik. I think it's time for us to try again then, but I think, you know what, that maiden bug there, because I'm so awesome, basically, we all know that that's true, I'm killing it way too quickly. So I think we need something a bit higher. Katella, are you able to pull something that's just got a little bit more health so it can survive my awesomeness? Cough, cough.
I think we can do that.
Okay, there we go.
I don't want to die.
No, hey, you. Listen, you have to stop hitting things so hard, by the way, Blindrage, because they're dying. Oh my lord, what is going on over there? Can you see that? Good lord. Has that person got all of those? He just killed them all with, like, one hit. Yeah,
they're farming.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You know what, I think they're even more awesome than me, Scarlet. Do you think that's possible?
I didn't think that was possible.
10 points for you. All right, that wild hog everything's dropping dead around it. What about this maiden bug, level 30? Still too low, probably?
Yeah, I'm talking to this person here. Let me see if they'll let us have one.
Go on, let us have one. Let's see if we can wave politely at them. Oh, wow, what are they wearing, by the way? They look awesome.
Black mage gear, probably.
It looks like Vanya, so Thaumaturge, and it looks like they've got a Garuda's weapon as well.
Wow, very nice. Hello there. Hello to you. That's the other great thing, by the way, in this game. And Scarlet, I bet you noticed it too compared to games like WoW and stuff. Pretty much most other MMOs. Everyone in this game is always so friendly and helpful. Have you found that?
Oh yeah.
It's
very nice.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's weird, almost. So what did they say, Kat?
Yep, they said understood and good luck.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Thank you so much. Alright, so I can see there's a goblin over here. A goblin free sword 44. Will that suit our purposes?
We could try that. Yeah, let me go pull that.
Alright, there we go. Let's get out my axe. Go, Katella! Here we go, folks. So, again...
The attack Toru's attacking.
Yeah, that's right. So you can see Katella's just building up a bit of threat there, and there we go. So hopefully she'll be able to keep that threat, and I'm going to stand to the side here. Here we go, and let's see if we can start doing some auto-attacking. Ouch, Katella, you're taking some big hits there, aren't you?
Yep.
Gee, this guy, he hits really hard. Alright, so building up my TP, and again, folks, we're looking for the one to the side. Here we go. This is a side attack, and I did it, and no, we've got no combo. Now, why did we have no combo there? The Katella, that's interesting. I'm definitely on the side. It's bizarre. Let's try again. Why is my auto attack not working? Come on, attack. We go, just wait for the TP to build up. There we go. All right, one more time. Attacking from the left or the right. And there it is. And it worked that time. Here comes the maim. This is the combo. Whoa! Okay, that was a big hit. Surely that fire wasn't me, right?
No, that was the goblin.
No, that was it.
I was going to say, I like that combo. Alright, so we're going to try getting to the side again. And this guy is surviving so many hits. Good lord, look at him, he's still got health.
Stunned.
Alright, for some reason my auto attack's swinging very, very slowly. There it goes again. Trying to build up TP.
Scarlet, can we grab a cure, please? Oh.
And too late, he died. Never mind, that was good. We actually got one in, though. That was good. So you can see there, gosh, you really have to be square on, don't you, Merik? Like, it's very fussy about the sideways positioning. I mean, what happens when... Oh, my goodness. There's another huge... Look at these things. Why are all the creatures so huge in this area? This is very, very scary. Scarlet, please stop casting your witchy poo spells on everything. Katella, how does it work when you're in very serious fights where the enemies are running around all over the place? Like, how on earth would you get your positioning? Is it just practice, or, you know, is that deliberate? Like, do some creatures just not allow themselves to be targeted that way?
It really is just practice.
Yeah, gosh. Well, there you go, folks. You saw it happen. You could see the great big pink glow around the secondary skill there. In my case, we've got either Maim or Skull Sunder. So that is exactly how it works. So I certainly hope you guys enjoyed that. It is not quite as confusing in practice as it is actually explaining it, because explaining it to someone silly like me is a bit of a task. But let's go over it one more time, folks, for the road. You need to make sure that you... Oh, Blindrage. Blindrage, what did that maiden bug ever do to you? Seriously.
It tickled my foot with its antennas.
Oh, the naughty thing. Naughty maiden bug. If we ever look at our skills, folks...
Merik killed it.
And you guys, we got Scarlet's evil cackle, evil witchy poo cackle. Have a look on your skill bar, guys. Doesn't matter what class you are, and look for these words here: combo action and combo bonus. And in this case here, it's saying that it is brutal swing. That is your clue. You need to then go and find the skill, in my case, named brutal swing. And of course, yours will be different. Let's try that again. Let's have a look at this one here: combo action, and it says heavy swing. So go through your actions there and go and find heavy swing, and then pay very careful attention to where it needs to be executed from for those conditions to be met. And in this case, you can see from the front of the target. Chain those two together, the secondary one will glow pink, and then you shall have your combo. Now, by the way, Katella, I mean, we've got version 2 around the corner. Is it gonna, I mean, we've gone through all of this now. Is it gonna be the same in version 2 that we know of?
We're still going to have combos, but they're not going to work quite the same.
Oh, what? So after we've gone and learnt all of that, is it going to be radically different?
Well, for one thing, in version 2, instead of... So right now, you had to build up TP, right?
Yeah.
So in version 2, you're going to have all that TP at the very beginning.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. So you already start off with a pool, and you use it as you use your combos and skills. Would that be right?
Right, right. The other thing that's going to be different is in version 2, the second skill is still going to cost you TP. Or it's going to cost you TP.
Right, okay. So hang on, does TP, if it starts full, does that mean that it will regen over time then?
That's my understanding. It's supposed to work something like how MP does.
Yeah, or energy in a rogue in WoW or stuff like that for you guys watching along from... Okay, alright, that's interesting. So it's still going to be something that we can make use of in 2.0, we think. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, there you go, folks. And again, reminding you, speaking of version 2.0, to ask us some questions, if you have any, in the comments section below this video. And of course, we asked the same of you last week as well. So if you've got any questions about 2.0, we'll be having a bit of a Q&A session in our very last episode on November the 11th. So get those questions in. But in the meantime, I think we are done. And look at that poor goblin free sword over there who's wandering around. He has no idea that Blindrage is here. Blindrage, the goat and goblin killer. Keep your hands off Blindrage. Come on,
and the bug. Don't forget the bugs.
Don't forget the bugs as well. Merik, is there anything else that we've forgotten in this episode before we head away?
Yeah, I think that we should mention also that depending on the class that you are or the job that you are, some of the combos are range based. Like Archer, if you're too close to the target when you use the first skill, you will not get the combo.
Oh.
And there's also one in Archer where you actually have to be a little bit closer to it in order to get the combo effect, and then you run you run back again in order to get the tertiary combo for it.
Okay, and is that something that you would know by reading tooltips, or is that something that you just sort of learn from experience?
Well, I learned it from experience. I don't remember if on the one that I'm thinking about for the close range one for Archer that if it actually says that you have to be closer range for it. I don't remember.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, and by the way, Scarlett, be interested in your opinion on this one. You know, so many MMOs, and of course, Scarlett, you've played with us not only here in Final Fantasy XIV, but you're in DCUO, you're in Guild Wars 2, you're in our Star Wars Let's Play series, and all the rest of it, and thank you, by the way. But, you know, a lot of MMOs lead you by the hand, right? You know, their theme park, and that's okay, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. But in your experience, do you find Final Fantasy XIV, or one of the magical things about it, is that it doesn't do that? I don't remember the last time I was 100% clear about how to do something here. Do you find that painful, or do you enjoy the adventure?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, it is kind of fun to, you know, find things out on your own. But yeah, then it'd be nice to know, like these combos would have been nice to know about a while ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. And I think that's a thing about, I mean, look, all Final Fantasies are kind of like that. Katella, I mean, you guys, in fact, all of you, Katella, Blind, and I think Merik, you guys have all come from Final Fantasy XI, yeah?
No, not me.
Oh, no, not you. Oh, so is this your first Final Fantasy ever? Or, I mean, you're a single-player Final Fantasy, right, Merik?
Nope, actually, I don't. This is my very first Final Fantasy, yeah.
Good Lord, wow. Okay, and look at that. He already knows 100 times more than I do. But Katella and Blind, I know you guys came from 11, yeah?
That's right.
So, I mean, was the pull of that game the same as in that sort of, look, here's a game, here's a world, go for it, guys, and you have to discover things all on your own and sort of make your own adventure. I mean, obviously you like that style of game?
I do like that style of game. That said, I do like to kind of know what's going on, so I'm looking forward to 2.0 when they've said that they're going to change it up a bit and maybe, like, give us some of that information.
Give us a bit of a clue. Just a bit of an inkling would be nice. Here's a hoping. But you know what? It looks so gorgeous, I almost will forgive it if it doesn't. Blindrage, thank you very much for joining us today and for showing us the finer ways of killing goats, goblins, and insects. We do appreciate that. Good to see you. And of course, Merik, thank you very much for your time today and for helping us explain these combos. Scarlett, good to see you, and I hope that we'll see you later on today, I believe, by the way. We've got a Guild Wars 2 event, so looking forward to that. And Katella, as always, thank you very much for not only explaining the combos today, but also for helping us out, actually creating our episodes behind the scenes. As always, it's greatly appreciated. Alright guys, we need to get out of here, so on behalf of myself and Blindrage, Katella, Merik, Scarlett, and Seraphis Strawin here, it's us saying take care. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are in the world. Do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.